American company Thematics has created the world's first robot that can breathe, sweat, and even shiver. Meet Andy. Andy is also the first thermal mannequin that can be used outdoors. Thanks to this feature, scientists can now conduct experiments in previously impossible conditions of extreme heat and study the effects of solar radiation on the human body. The robot has 35 individually controlled surfaces with pores that produce sweat similar to humans. This allows scientists to simulate various age characteristics and medical conditions to monitor thermoregulatory processes in the human body and draw specific conclusions. In the near future, it is expected that the robot will be tested in the Arizona desert. China is testing its first unmanned flying train. Well, it's not actually flying, but it sure looks amazing. The Sky Train is suspended from the ceiling using a monorail that stretches for 10.5 kilometers in length. The train can reach speeds of 60 kilometers per hour and can carry up to 200 passengers at a time. So it's a full-fledged train just in the air. The construction of the monorail took only 7 months. So laying down such sky tracks takes around the same amount of time as laying regular train tracks. However, the advantages are clear. More space for people and vehicles, fewer accidents, and all of this at the same cost as a conventional train. Chinese brand BYD held an unusual presentation of the U9 electric car, which is set to become the most powerful and fastest environmentally friendly car in the world. The U9 is equipped with 4 electric motors with a total power of 1,100 horsepower, allowing it to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2 seconds. During the presentation, the car tilted in different directions, jumped, and even moved on 3 wheels. According to the manufacturer, the electric car can continue to drive even if one of the wheels is completely deflated or detached. All of this is made possible by the advanced DISUS X suspension, which independently controls the shock absorber of each of the 4 wheels. The car can travel 435 miles on a single charge, which is quite impressive given its power and speed. The full presentation of the supercar will take place at the Shanghai Auto Show early next year. Disney has introduced a mobile emotional robot that moves like a real character from cartoons. This device can mimic the walking style of specific Disney characters, like the rooster from Moana, or exhibit curiosity, similar to the robot from the movie WALL-E. Its antennas can also wiggle like cat ears, and its head can move in all directions, expressing emotions through body language. Robotic engineers collaborated closely with animators to achieve expressive movements from the device, reminiscent of an animated character, and they succeeded. Additionally, the robot confidently navigates rough terrain and maintains balance during collisions. The device is hardware agnostic, allowing it to be used for creating characters with completely different behaviors. According to the developers, Disney's robots may need to march, stroll, prance, sneak, jog, or slink to convey the desired emotions, and they already have a strong foundation for this. Weeped has introduced a new luxury-class electric scooter model, the Sonic Expander. It combines cutting-edge technology and style. The special design and suspension system provide comfort and reduce vibration while riding in a seated position. Unlike other manufacturers, the body is not cast but cut from aluminum material for impressive strength and durability. The battery offers a range of up to 200 kilometers, making the scooter ideal not only for city rides, but also for long distances. It can reach speeds of up to 140 kilometers per hour, delivering an exhilarating experience for speed enthusiasts. Tubeless tires offer stability and high grip, while a reliable braking system enhances safety and maneuverability during the ride. Thanks to its elegant design, the Sonic Expander embodies luxury and performance in the world of electric scooters. Japanese engineers have created a 3.5-ton robot suit that will assist in emergencies and space exploration. The development was undertaken by the Tokyo startup Tsubame Industries, with a price tag of $3 million for the four-wheeled Arcax. For this price, the robot stands at 4.5 meters tall and is packed with various equipment. It has monitors in the cockpit that receive images from cameras on the outside, and the pilot can maneuver using joysticks while inside. Arcax has two speed modes: a vertical robot mode and a vehicle mode with which it can move at speeds of up to 10 kilometers per hour. Essentially, it's a real-life transformer. Tsubame Industries is one of several startups working on robotic exoskeletons, and their new Arcax is expected to be a versatile aid in fires, disasters, and space exploration to investigate extraterrestrial territories. Installing offshore wind turbines is a complex and expensive endeavor that requires significant time investment. But TetraSpar is set to change that. It's the world's first full-scale demonstration of an industrial offshore foundation, which is a four-sided structure assembled from steel tubular components. The assembly process doesn't involve welding or other specialized procedures, and fitting the key elements took much less time compared to using traditional concrete structures for wind turbine installations. TetraSpar employs the floating foundation technology Tetra, where the foundation is tethered to the seabed using cables. This technology is suitable for water depths ranging from 100 to 1,000 plus meters. The project's goal is to expedite the development and demonstration of innovative solutions tailored for floating wind energy stations, with a focus on cost reduction. Holmøy Maritime, a fish processing company, and salmon producer Eidsfjord Show Farm have developed and introduced a cutting-edge fish farm project, designed to be placed in open waters. The farm consists of a moored mega-barge with 6 open-sealed pools, each with a diameter of 115 feet and a depth of 40 feet. Canopies will be constructed over the pools to shield the water and fish from direct exposure to atmospheric precipitation. The vessel will be 885 feet long and will be 138 feet wide. Water for the pool will be drawn below the sea lice level, and additional protection against these and other parasites will be provided by special electric filters. Salmon waste will be collected in dedicated reservoirs, dried, and then sent to the mainland as organic fertilizers. The main driving force behind this project was recent changes in legislation and the lack of suitable land areas for terrestrial breeding of this fish species. Construction of the mega farm is planned to commence this year. Adobe has unveiled its new creation, a monitor dress that changes color and pattern at the press of a button. This is made possible by a special fabric with multiple layers. Pressing the button allows you to switch between 5 new designs, change the color, make the dress a solid color, or add a pattern. The technology is called Project Primrose. Unlike other similar inventions, the monitor dress has a textured shape and can alter colors and patterns across its entire front surface. Currently, the chameleon fabric is limited to shades of silver, but if needed, it can also serve as camouflage, opening up entirely different applications. One of the most unusual and largest Alpine solar stations in Switzerland is now operating at full capacity. located at an altitude of 2,500 meters. The panels remain effective not only in summer but also during winter, thanks to the reflection of sunlight off the snow. Additionally, the station is positioned above the fog layer, allowing it to generate electricity without hindrance. For instance, solar panels in the central part of Switzerland are often covered by fog during the winter, rendering them inefficient. The mountain station has become an excellent means of producing green energy. Furthermore, the panels thrive in cold conditions and are more efficient at low temperatures compared to hot weather. In the face of potential shutdowns of nuclear and coal power stations, alternative sources show great promise. Ridgeblade, a company, has developed an innovative mini wind turbine that can operate at wind speeds of up to 257 miles per hour. It is primarily designed to provide electricity for private residential homes. The generator has a cylindrical shape with blades running along its entire shaft. It's installed on the roof so it doesn't take up valuable space in your yard and doesn't attract your neighbor's attention. Moreover, this mounting method allows for the most efficient use of wind energy. The roof slopes gather the wind flows and direct them straight into the turbine, enabling it to generate electricity even in light winds. In addition to its compact size, this wind turbine operates quietly, which is another significant advantage over traditional vertical blade wind generators. Ridgeblade is suitable for installation on the roofs of homes located in urban areas, rural settings, or national parks. The hypersonic drone Destinus, capable of reaching speeds of 6,000 km per hour, has completed its first flight. The afterburning chambers used in the aircraft will enable it to make intercontinental journeys while consuming relatively little fuel. In fact, this unique drone serves as a prototype for a full-scale fighter jet. Using the drone, the Destinus engineering team demonstrated how their independently developed afterburning chambers work, helping to burn gaseous hydrogen and accelerate the aircraft to 5 times the speed of sound. Several flights have been conducted so far, during which the drone reached a speed of 250 km per hour and behaved steadily. These flights demonstrated the functionality and efficiency of the hydrogen afterburning chambers in real conditions. All that remains is to test all the components on a full-scale prototype and improve the control system, after which Destinus will be able to fly at hypersonic speeds. The Euro airship team is preparing for a carbon-neutral around-the-world journey using the Solar Airship 1. It will take 20 days to complete the trip around the equator. The airship surface will be covered with solar panels providing power to its engines, and solar energy will also be stored for use during the night. On average, the airship will travel at just over 83 km per hour. While this is less than a tenth of the speed of an average airliner, there are numerous advantages. Apart from its eco-friendliness, it can take off or land in almost any location without the need for a runway. The revival of airships in our time could serve as a means for luxurious passenger travel and a cost-effective and environmentally friendly option for cargo transportation. It offers an alternative to ships and airplanes. Czech manufacturer Kuberg has introduced its most powerful off-road electric bike. The adjustable flip-up seat of the motorcycle allows you to ride it while standing, similar to a scooter. Using a special attachment, you can connect a trailer for carrying cargo. The electric motorcycle can reach speeds of up to 80 km an hour, with a range of 30 to 60 km depending on the riding mode and speed. A full battery charge takes up to 5 hours. The durability of the construction is ensured by a frame made of steel tubes. Despite this, the motorcycle weighs only 50 kilograms and can support a load of up to 100 kilograms. It has simple controls and just one gear. The speed can be adjusted using the handle. The bike is an excellent solution for both city and extreme riding conditions, providing a comfortable ride. Chinese company Limx Dynamics has released a four-wheeled robot called W1 that easily navigates complex terrains such as curbs, stairs, bridges with railings, grassy and gravel roads. The device is equipped with 4 legs, each of which has a wheel at the end. The wheels can be adjusted to provide additional stability on uneven surfaces, and the robot can easily switch between wheel and leg modes depending on the environmental conditions and the task at hand. W1 is equipped with various sensors and uses advanced AI algorithms, allowing it to have a comprehensive understanding of its surroundings. It can detect obstacles, avoid collisions, and autonomously plan its route. The innovative design and advanced AI capabilities make the robot suitable for a wide range of applications, including search and rescue operations, industrial monitoring, logistics, distribution, research, and education. GA Drilling has introduced an innovative method for drilling geothermal wells using plasma, which is 3 times more efficient than traditional technology. This tool can reach depths of up to 5 miles, breaking through solid rock. The essence of plasma drilling technology lies in achieving rock fracturing through a rapid increase in its surface temperature. The tool operates on an electric arc in combination with a chemical plasma pulse and instantly fractures solid rock. Traditional drilling technologies remain more effective for drilling sedimentary layers. Therefore, the plasma bit can serve as an auxiliary tool when a well reaches hard crystalline rocks like granite, quartzite, or gneiss. The new technology is highly automated, reducing the need for drilling personnel. It also requires less energy compared to rotary drilling methods. One of the advantages of this technology is its cost-effectiveness. It can be used to create deep wells for geothermal energy extraction in any location. Meanwhile, in China, they are working on the world's first flapping wing aircraft. It resembles a bird when flying. Through experimental methods, scientists are searching for more reliable and safer ways to fly. As we can see, they are succeeding in their efforts. Thanks to the upward opening side door with a hydraulic drive, you get convenient access inside, where modified to either a sitting or sleeping position. To provide ample legroom, the trailer floor can be lowered to ground level. However, the sides of the floor remain closed, so passers-by won't see your legs and the cool breeze won't bother you. Inside, there are also plexiglass windows on both sides to let in natural daylight. Each Expedition's trailer is custom-made, so its dimensions can be tailored to fit individual needs, and the average weight of the device is 55 kilograms. Austrian industrial designer Christoph Ressar came up with and created a unique invention, the Fontus water bottle, which condenses air into drinking water. What's more, this invention works even in the desert. Under suitable climatic conditions, the device can collect up to 0.13 gallons of liquid per hour. The gadget attaches to a bicycle frame and employs the basic principle of condensation, where moisture appears on the surface of cooled objects placed in a warm environment. For water condensation in Fontus, a warm airflow generated during the ride is used. It passes through cooled water-repellent plates where condensation forms and then flows into the bottle. The plates are cooled by a special thermostat powered by an integrated solar battery in the device. The cost of such a bottle will be around $100. Engineer Luke Talbot has designed a portable power bank called My Power Bank that can be attached to a bicycle and charge a smartphone in just 25 minutes. You can charge the device while riding or while parked by pedaling backward. The invention is based on the principle of a dynamo machine, which converts the kinetic energy of pedal rotation into electricity. The power bank attaches to the bicycle frame using a magnet, and the gear on it meshes with the bike's chain. The chain then turns the gear, which in turn drives the dynamo machine, generating energy that charges 2 lithium-ion batteries inside the device. Scientists have found a new effective way to filter wastewater, and it involves water fleas. Yes, don't be surprised. According to co-author of the study, Professor of Mechanical Engineering Carl Dyer, they turn to water fleas, representatives of the Daphnia genus, which aren't actually fleas. This genus comprises about 450 species of tiny crustaceans that filter food by ingesting small particles of detritus, algae, or bacteria. As a result, scientists discovered that these marine water fleas can essentially serve as a bioequivalent to a vacuum cleaner for wastewater purification. During the study, scientists selected 4 species of water fleas that consume some of the most dangerous pollutants. Water fleas can also absorb more than 90% of diclofenac, 59% of the pesticide atrazine, 60% of heavy arsenic, and up to 50% of the industrial chemical PFOS. So these tiny crustaceans can unexpectedly help us with ecology without asking for anything in return. Mercedes-Benz has created an electric truck with incredible range. The electric truck Mercedes-Benz e-Actros 600 successfully demonstrated its long-distance transportation capabilities by covering over 1,000 kilometers through the Alps with just one charging stop. Loaded with a 40-ton cargo, it traveled 530 kilometers from Stuttgart, Germany to Bolzano, Italy, where it recharged before heading back. Mercedes-Benz credits this success to a combination of efficient propulsion, high-performance energy recovery systems, and a large battery capacity. The e-Actros 600 is equipped with 3 lithium iron phosphate battery packs and 2 electric motors with a total power of 400 kilowatts. Moreover, it can recharge up to 80% in less than 30 minutes. The electric truck is scheduled to be unveiled officially on October 10th, with production slated for 2024. Thank you. Atlas Nest aims to make airports safer by using drones. Atlas Nest is an open docking station where one of the tricopter drones is stationed. Several stations can be installed around a single airport, and all that's required for each station is an electrical outlet. Usually, drones flying around airports are considered a threat. However, the Atlas Nest system uses drones to fly over the landing areas where issues might arise, providing the personnel in the control tower with an aerial view. If someone in the control tower wants to inspect a suspicious vehicle or track an airplane's landing, they send a signal to the station. In response, the station launches its drone, which autonomously flies to the provided coordinates and provides a real-time aerial view using its thermal camera with 10x optical zoom. Belgian startup Elia has introduced the Princess Elizabeth Island project, aiming to create the world's first artificial island for electricity generation. The project has already received approval from environmentalists and all the necessary permits for its implementation. The design involves an artificial rectangular island that will connect offshore wind turbines to the Belgian mainland. Its primary purpose is to collect electricity from all the nearby sea wind turbines, convert it into high-voltage power, and transmit it to the mainland using a complex system of cables. Additionally, this island is expected to be part of a larger project, a 3.5 gigawatt offshore wind power station planned for the near future. Construction of Princess Elizabeth Island is estimated to take around 2 years, and full integration into the power grid is planned for 2030. Moto-Eye has unveiled the latest version of its gadget for motorcyclists, the E6 HUD, which is unrivaled in the world. The device provides access to a smartphone, features a rear-view camera, and a hands-free communication kit. Additionally, the GPS system promptly notifies the rider about route changes, and the voice control function makes it easy to make and receive calls without the rider needing to take their hands off the handlebars or their eyes off the road. All call, route, speed, and other essential information is displayed on the helmet visor through a compact projector. The best part is that this screen is entirely transparent, allowing the rider to have a clear view of the road. Ropa Mouse 5. Harvesting is not easy, especially if it is a commercial one. For such purposes, suitable special equipment is required, and the Ropa Mouse 5 beet transformer harvester fully meets these requirements. When designing it, engineers were guided by two main factors: fast delivery of the machine to the working area and high productivity. Moving on public roads, the combine uses the stowed mode. In this position, its dimensions are below 118 inches in width and 590 inches in length. However, once this machine gets to the field, it dramatically transforms into a beet harvesting giant. Like huge insect chews, 18 rollers extend on the sides, capturing the crop and instantly clearing it. The Mouse 5 cabin can be extended forward up to 197 inches, providing for a better vision to an operator. The harvester applies a control concept focused on maximum automation of work processes. EVAR has introduced its latest creation, the autonomous robot called Parky, designed for refueling electric cars in indoor parking lots. When needed, every parking lot visitor can ask the robot to charge their electric vehicle. To do this, simply connect the electric car to a special terminal and inform the system that charging is required. The robot will autonomously locate the specific vehicle using built-in sensors, connect to the terminal, and commence charging the batteries. The refueling robot sensors are highly sensitive, allowing it to maneuver obstacles and charge electric cars in tight spaces. This means you can park your car anywhere without worrying if there's enough space for the robot. German scientists from the Max Planck Institute have developed a walking robot called BirdBot, which has limbs resembling bird feet. The design of the robot was inspired by ostrich legs. Due to the unique structure of ostrich legs, these birds hardly get tired during running or standing, even though some individuals weigh more than 220 pounds. In other words, they expend minimal energy on these activities. Using the same principle, a robot was constructed with its foot mechanically linked to other joints through cables and pulleys. In most robot designs, the transition between a resting state and a stride is achieved by a joint motor. A sensor sends a signal to the controller, which turns the motors on and off. Now, the foot takes on this function, handling the springing and striding movements mechanically. As a result, the foot consumes less energy. This kind of design could theoretically be used to create robots weighing several tons that move with minimal energy expenditure. The Agris T40 agricultural drone from DJI is a powerful unmanned platform designed to perform a wide range of tasks. With this drone, you can spray plants, spread dry mixtures, sow seeds, map the terrain, and carry out many other operations. The quadcopter is equipped with dual sets of rotors, which allow the device to carry 30% more payload compared to traditional propellers. Additionally, the drone's foldable design makes it easy and fast to transport from one location to another. As for the other capabilities of the drone, they are equally impressive. Thanks to the dual spray system, the drone can disperse 12 liters of chemicals per minute. And the binocular vision sensor system provides 360-degree horizontal obstacle detection. This combination makes the process of agricultural crop treatment highly efficient and safe. Turkish farmers have already experienced this, as they use the Agris T40 for irrigating wheat fields. Unlike traditional methods, using a drone for treatment allows for a significant reduction in water consumption, from 2,526 liters per hectare down to just 1 liter. Yes, you heard it right. According to Turkish farmers, this is how much water a drone can save. Elon Musk's robots just got some major upgrades. Optimus is a humanoid robot manufactured by SpaceX. Until recently, it was just a prototype with limited capabilities. However, a comprehensive neural network came to Optimus's aid. The new model of the robot can now navigate space, sort objects, balance itself, and even strike some kung fu poses. According to Elon Musk's vision, Optimus is intended to replace a significant portion of routine human work. Tesla asserts that the robot's purpose is not to take away people's jobs, but rather to assist in performing the most complex tasks. Tesla anticipates a potential market for Optimus consisting of 10 to 20 billion devices. And in the future, robotics is expected to become the primary source of the company's revenue. An unusual parking solution has been introduced for owners of multiple cars: the invisible underground garage. This system operates like an elevator. It has expandable platforms for 2 or 4 cars for underground storage. Additionally, you can park 2 more cars on a platform under a special canopy. The top surface can be finished with various materials from asphalt to marble. The structure is lifted using a powerful hydraulic system. It can be safely accessed for maintenance via a ladder, and rails on the sides and rear ensure that neither animals nor people can access the parking system when it's raised. Thanks to such a device, you can save a lot of space on your property and eliminate the need to build multiple garages. AFDK-70 LFK-216 Balski. Modern car transporters are also striking in their capabilities. Fancy AFDK-70 LFK-216 Balski. The brainchild of Mitifind is another proof to that. This auto-transporter was built by special order and stuffed with technologies to the eyeballs. A double convertible trailer ensures flow through loading, while sliding side doors simplify access to valuable cargo. Many functions, including connecting a trailer, are controlled using a remote control. For convenient delivery of transported cars when unfolded, it is possible to adjust the level of inclination to the rear platform. Due to the high level of automation, a single tractor driver is enough to manage the loading. AFDK-70 LFK-216 Balski is normally used for the premium vehicles transportation. A special drilling rig is capable of creating shafts for sewage and utilities that can even pass under bodies of water. Micro-tunneling technology is used in the construction of deep tunnels. The specialized drilling machine is placed in the shaft. For added reliability and stability, the bottom of the shaft can be filled with concrete. Then, the leading drill creates a hole in the soil of the required diameter. Gradually, special pipes are installed behind it, forming the walls of the shaft. They are pushed by a hydraulic mechanism, slowly shaping the tunnel. When installing each new concrete shaft section, it is necessary to disconnect and reconnect cables and hoses to the drilling element. The leading drill is removed at the final point. This technology has an advantage over conventional pipe laying. It is well suited for creating long tunnels at significant depths, as there is no need to dig trenches. Shafts can pass through complex areas, allowing for the laying of underground infrastructure. In Europe, an unusual self-driving bus is undergoing testing. The Auto Shuttle is a next-generation passenger bus being tested in the UK. Auto Shuttle relies on LiDAR technology as well as cameras and Arrigo's proprietary software to provide a clear, consistent picture of the surrounding world. Since the buses are in the testing phase, they will initially have a human operator who will take control in case of errors. However, Arrigo plans to soon replace human operators with remote supervisors who won't be physically on the bus, but will still be able to take over the control process if anything goes wrong. This way, the company hopes to familiarize passengers with driverless bus usage, while fully autonomous technology is being developed. The French company Pianolift has developed a unique forklift for transporting pianos and grand pianos. Now, to move such a bulky and heavy musical instrument, only one person is required. Moreover, it can be transported on flat surfaces as well as steep inclines and even stairs. The device's design consists of a tracked platform and hydraulic support. To load the instrument, a hydraulic rod is positioned beneath it. Using straps, the piano is securely fastened to it, then lifted and positioned vertically on the platform. After delivering the instrument to the desired location, unloading is done in reverse order. Pianolift can transport instruments weighing up to 1,322 pounds, allowing it to be used for moving practically all known models of pianos and grand pianos. Overassen Z-Plug Heavy Duty. Snow plowing has never been considered an easy task, as in this area special equipment is rarely highly accurate and flexible. This is why Overassen has created a Z-shaped telescopic plow that has the potential to transform this process. A hydraulic drive system ensures high mobility of all structural elements. An operator can change the position of the side frames while driving. This allows to delicately clean the streets of snow, adjusting to the surroundings on the go. For example, cleaning snow-covered parking lots, narrow streets, or large open spaces. The Z-Plug Heavy Duty has been designed with a long service life and minimal maintenance in mind. Additional options include a double pull-out frame and a float function. With its help, the plow literally slides over the surface without harming the road surface. Artists from N55 have brought to life an unusual survival capsule. They were clearly inspired by snails or turtles. This tiny capsule can be moved to any location thanks to the wheels around the perimeter. When moving the capsule, these wheels prevent damage to the body. Several capsules can be connected in a network or transformed into a boat. When buried, the capsule becomes a shelter. Although it may seem impractical, you'll find everything necessary for survival inside of it: water, a flashlight, a stove, and a kettle. Such temporary housing can be very useful in the event of a natural disaster or the need for a quick evacuation. Now, let's take a moment to look at a new portable ladder. Have you ever seen one like this? The portable module can be unfolded and folded in a matter of seconds. It can be used for various tactical tasks. Back to the future. That's how you can describe the three-wheeled concept Chevrolet Astro 3, introduced to the public back in 1969. This car looked like a jet plane and was more like a road fighter than a classic means of transportation. It was indeed a fighter because it had a full-fledged jet engine installed. But Astro 3's similarity to a plane didn't end there. Instead of a steering wheel, it had a control lever, and its cabin lifted upward, resembling the canopy of a real fighter. Despite the fact that not many people remember Astro 3, it was perhaps the coolest concept of the late 60s. PW Orca is a cargo drone capable of transporting goods over long distances. With a wingspan of 3 meters, PW Orca can carry up to 15 kilograms of cargo at a speed of 110 kilometers per hour. The drone can fly like an airplane and land like a helicopter, eliminating the need for a separate landing pad. While your cargo is in transit, the delivery company can prepare a new shipment using a modular slider that allows for quick loading, and the drone can embark on a new route. Remote control is used, utilizing preset coordinates. This approach to transporting goods significantly speeds up the delivery process and reduces road congestion from delivery vehicles. Take a look at the 20-cent device that can revolutionize healthcare. The Paperfuge is a manually operated centrifuge made from paper, string, and plastic. It can spin biological samples at speeds of up to 125,000 revolutions per minute, enough to separate plasma from a blood sample in just 90 seconds. This invention eliminates the need for expensive and complex centrifuges. It is a crucial step in diagnosing infections like malaria and HIV. But unlike traditional centrifuges, the Paperfuge doesn't require electricity, complex equipment, expensive spare parts, or even a lot of money. This simple device is expected to assist billions of people living without electricity who have the same medical needs as everyone else. Algianova has come up with a solution to tackle 2 problems at once: cleaning beaches from seaweed and utilizing it for fertilizer and natural gas production. The process they use to remove sargassum involves setting up floating barriers that keep it at sea before it reaches the shores. Barges make it quick and easy to collect thousands of cubic meters of sargassum, which is then transported to the land using harvester barges for removal. The collected seaweed can be sent to a multifunctional plant capable of converting sargassum into organic compost that rejuvenates agricultural soils and promotes the growth of crops. These seaweeds can also be used to produce biogas used in electricity generation. Furthermore, from the gathered seaweed, single-use plates can be created to replace plastics and styrofoam, which are harmful to the environment. For their first prototype of the barge, Algianova received an award in the field of applied technologies, which means the project will continue to evolve and benefit the environment. The participants of the Open Worm project managed to recreate the functioning of a simple worm's brain in a digital model and place it in a LEGO Mindstorm EV3 robot. Every component of the machine has its equivalent in the real organism. For example, the robot's sonar replaced the worm's nose, and the servos act as the motor neurons in different parts of its body. Surprisingly, the robot was able to move on its own without any additional instructions. Moreover, the robot's behavior in certain situations is similar to that of a real worm. For instance, activating the sonar makes the device move forward, while touching the front or rear sensor causes the robot to move forward or backward. Incredible, isn't it? APCOA, Bosch, and Mercedes-Benz have created the world's first autonomous parking system. This system, integrated into the new Mercedes-Benz S-Class vehicles, allows users to send their car to a parking space with a single tap on their smartphone or in the trunk, where it will automatically park itself. The feature is already available at the P6 parking lot at Stuttgart Airport, where there is a dedicated area for dropping off and picking up vehicles right at the garage entrance. Once users arrive at the terminal and check in, their S-Class will park itself in the basement, guided by information from infrastructure technology. In other words, users no longer need to worry about finding a parking spot when arriving at the airport. And when they depart, their car will be brought to the designated area, eliminating the need for passengers to search for their vehicle. The four-seat eVTOL unmanned aircraft has completed its first flight. VoloConnect is the only electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft in the Western Hemisphere. It can accommodate up to 4 people and offers a flight range of up to 100 kilometers. As for speed, it can reach up to 250 kilometers per hour with no emissions during operation. VoloConnect is equipped with 6 rotors for vertical takeoff and landing, along with 2 electric fans that worked with fixed wings, providing lift for horizontal flight. It can transport 4 passengers and is expected to become a reliable mode of transportation for passenger travel or personal air journeys. A recent test flight lasting nearly 3 minutes demonstrated that the system functions effectively, and developers only need to fine-tune the details to perfection. It is planned to be operational by 2026. Every year, container ships lose thousands of containers in the seas and oceans, resulting in significant financial and environmental damage. For example, on the night of January 1st to 2nd, 2019, the MSC Zoe vessel lost 342 containers near the Dutch Wadden Islands. Immediately after the incident, the Dutch Safety Board requested research institutions Delta and Marin to investigate what happened that night. Experts conducted extensive research, including detailed calculations and analysis of weather conditions during the incident. To do this, they built a scale model of the ship, simulated the seabed topography, and recreated weather conditions. Tests were carried out in a special pool that allowed them to replicate waves of the required height. During the study, specialists found that a combination of factors led to the disaster: high wave activity, wind strength and direction, geographical features of the routes, and the type of ship. Scientists noted that such coincidences occur only once or twice a year, but can lead to catastrophic consequences, as in the case of the MSC Zoe vessel. The final results of the study will be published after all additional work is completed. These findings and recommendations will help develop and implement necessary measures to ensure maritime safety and protect the environment. Cigarette Tirana 59 AMG Edition. What makes this sports boat unique? For example, the only instance in the world created in collaboration with 2 well-known sports brands, Cigarette Racing and Mercedes-AMG. Plus 6 monstrous 4.6-liter V8 Mercury Racing 450R engines, delivering a total of 2,700 horsepower. And all of that is combined in the vessel with the loud name Cigarette Tirana 59 AMG Edition, which is a cross between a racing boat and a luxury yacht. This vehicle is 59 feet long and has got a galley, a bedroom with a double bed, a bathroom, and several seating areas on board. Special attention should be paid to the 29 speakers acoustic system, with a total power of 5.2 kilowatts. The hull of the charged Tirana is made of carbon fiber, which significantly reduced the weight of the vessel. The maximum speed is 70 knots, which equals 80 miles per hour. Dutch company XD Design has released a portable solar charging device with a suction cup called the port solar charger. The product consists of two parts, a solar panel with a suction cup and a 1400 mAh battery. The solar panel can be attached to the window of a bus, train, car, or plane. According to the manufacturer, the battery is fully charged in approximately 20 hours using this method. The solar panel is not directly connected to gadgets. Instead, it is used to charge its own power bank, which is then used to charge mobile devices. The battery capacity is sufficient to charge a phone up to 50%. However, even a small amount of electrical energy can sometimes allow you to make an important call. And now, let's move to Vietnam. Local artist, carpenter, and engineer Chiang Vang Dao carved 3 wooden cars for his son. The wooden vehicles are practical and functional. It took 65 days to build a wooden replica of the Lamborghini Sian Roadster, and Chiang worked for 70 days on the Ferrari 250 GTO made of natural wood. If you combine a jetpack and a quadcopter, you get the Kiwi GoGo T1, an incredible mode of urban transportation. This lightweight piloted drone looks like a chair with 4 appendages, each equipped with 8 propellers, and each propeller has its own electric motor. The T1 is designed for short local trips, covering a distance of just under 20 miles on a single charge. It can accelerate to 45 miles per hour, and its batteries can support flights lasting up to 30 minutes. The T1 aims to address the issues related to congested city roads, as it can simply bypass them. Moreover, developers have conducted around 10,000 safety tests to ensure that this flying device is not only convenient, but also very safe. The Lely Sphere manure cleaning system separates feces and urine, turning them into 3 types of fertilizers, thus reducing ammonia losses and making nitrogen more accessible. Lely Sphere is a comprehensive system that creates fertilizers. First, the floor inside the farm is replaced with a slatted system with openings for liquid waste to drain through. Then, a collecting robot gathers solid waste and stores it in a separate container. Outside the farm, a ventilation system is installed, and thanks to negative pressure inside, it extracts gases that occur under the barn floor. As a result, gases are transformed into ammonia, which later converts into liquid nitrogen, a valuable fertilizer for fields. Solid manure and liquid waste are also separated and converted into 3 mineral streams: phosphate, organic nitrogen, and potassium. In conclusion, by installing just one Lely Sphere system, a farmer obtains 3 types of fertilizers, along with building ventilation and waste reduction. The Jackal drone, developed by the United Kingdom and Turkey, has successfully passed its test. This combat drone is capable of performing various tasks. With this drone, rockets can be launched, destroying various targets on land, at sea, and in the air. This device has the potential to replace traditional military helicopters and fighter jets. Thanks to the unmanned system, the operator can stay safe and unharmed if the drone is destroyed by enemy forces. Also, there is no need for vulnerable runways and landing strips, allowing the device to be launched discreetly from virtually anywhere, including forests, clearings, or even urban areas. Successful test launches mark a step forward for the capabilities of unmanned combat and defense. Many countries that lack the means to purchase or create their own military aircraft and helicopters have already shown interest in this missile-launching drone technology. Villager. Streets cleanliness is relevant for many places around the world. Various containers and special bins are used to collect waste. However, their look often leaves much to be desired. Besides, they get filled up with waste very quickly. To solve the issue and to keep these containers neat, Villager has developed a mobile waste bin cleaning system. It is compatible with most of the used waste containers, both floor-standing and underground ones. The unit has got a set of flexible tools including a hydraulic ripper, a washing brush system, and high-pressure pumps for internal tank cleansing. The set also includes various attachments for quick cleaning of containers. At the rear of the unit, there is a waste compartment with a capacity of 460 cubic feet, while the vacuum pump of the mobile system can deliver a flow of 7,000 liters per minute. Ukrainian company Solar Gaps has developed an innovative solution for homeowners: external blinds with solar panels that can save up to 70% on electricity bills. Besides providing shade, every square meter of these mini panels can generate 100 to 150 watts of electricity. According to the developer's calculations, the combined power of blinds with solar panels in a 3-room apartment with south-facing windows will be approximately 4 kilowatts per day. Unused energy is stored in batteries and available for use at any time. The system is controlled via a remote control or a smartphone app, and the blind sizes range from 32 by 36 to 72 by 83 inches, depending on the window dimensions. CV320 VLT. Offshore platform construction is one of the toughest challenges in the construction industry. In most cases, they are erected on huge piles driven into the seabed. The installation of such supports is carried out by narrow profile units. One of the most sophisticated tools of this kind is the CV320 VLT tandem vibrating hammer. The key feature of this device is its versatile design, which combines a crane and a vibration machine itself. As a result, this tool significantly speeds up the process of driving piles into the seabed. An operator grabs the steel pipe and then plunges it into the ocean. The CV320 VLT turns the piles with phenomenal precision, allowing to set it to the desired point using a remote control. Further, the vibrating hammer joins, which gives an eccentric moment of 640 kg per meter and a centrifugal force equal to 13,706 kilonewtons. The unit works with a diameter of piles between 114 and 200 inches. It was this vibrating hammer that was used to support the 30-turbine Rifgat offshore wind farm, with a total capacity of 108 megawatts. The Pocket Staff is a collapsible staff for training or self-defense. Works like magic. When folded, this device is just 5 centimeters long, but when extended, it reaches an impressive 110 centimeters. It's made from high-quality stainless steel and unfolds almost instantly. Thanks to its compact size when folded, the staff easily fits into a jacket or pants pocket. Therefore, when needed, you can quickly retrieve it and put it into action with a simple press of a button. What do you think about this way of controlling a car? Is it truly magical, or is it a dangerous oddity? A startup from Scotland, Myriad Wind Energy Systems, is working on a new generation of innovative wind turbines that are easy to transport and install in remote locations. Thanks to their modular design and 42-foot-long blades, these installations can be loaded onto a regular trailer and transported on public roads without any restrictions. Additionally, with multiple generators on one platform, the system will continue to generate electricity even if one of them malfunctions. In traditional single-rotor designs, the whole turbine shuts down when one part breaks and no energy is produced. Moreover, if more power is needed, the system can be expanded by adding extra turbines, allowing for additional electricity generation. The cost of this innovative turbine is not yet known. However, according to the developers, it will be more affordable than traditional wind turbines due to the lower manufacturing costs of its components. California-based manufacturer Vibrating has announced a triple laser projector that can deliver a 4K image on a large screen from just a few inches away. The projection diagonal reaches up to 100 inches. To achieve an ideal picture, an artificial intelligence-based optimization package comes into play. It corrects distortion, color rendering, frame interpolation, and other technical parameters for high-quality imagery. Daytime viewing is possible thanks to high brightness, and color saturation is achieved through separate lasers for the three primary colors: red, green, and blue. The device comes with built-in speakers and also offers special outputs for connecting your audio system. In addition to these features, the projector boasts an elegant design that will seamlessly fit into any interior. Teledyne Technologies has unveiled the fourth generation of their Nano drones, the Black Hornet 4. This UAV weighs only 0.15 pounds but can comfortably handle wind speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. The drone can stay in the air for up to 30 minutes and has a flight range of over 1.25 miles. It takes less than 20 seconds for the drone to be prepared for flight. Among other features, the new model boasts a 12-megapixel camera with daytime, nighttime, and thermal data transmission channels, as well as the ability to perform tasks even without a GPS signal. The Black Hornet series has gained widespread use, with tens of thousands already deployed in over 40 armies around the world. NASA promises to build homes for astronauts and civilians on the Moon by 2040 using a 3D printer that they plan to send to Earth's satellite. Lunar dust and mineral fragments from the Moon's surface layer will be used as construction materials. To implement these plans, NASA has already signed an agreement with the construction company Icon from Austin, Texas, which has built hundreds of homes for the homeless in Austin and hurricane-resistant houses in Mexico using this method. Printing a house with a 3D printer on Earth takes only 48 hours. How long it will take on the Moon, considering its lower gravity, vacuum conditions, and radiation, is still uncertain. Preliminary tests of the Icon system will be carried out on Earth at the Center for Spaceflight in February of next year. What do you think about an invention that allows a train to quickly change its route? Quite original, isn't it? The first droid manufacturing plant is opening its doors. Agility Robotics has announced that preparations for the opening of RoboFab are in full swing. RoboFab is a 6,500 square meter complex designed for the production of the first line of humanoid robots called Digit. Digit is a humanoid robot with 4 limbs that excels at maneuvering and assisting people in warehouses and factories. It handles the movement and sorting of goods with ease, and stairs are no obstacle for it. RoboFab plans to produce 10,000 droids per year, employing a staff of 500 people. Agility Robotics has already surpassed Tesla's initiative by successfully developing production-ready prototypes of their humanoid robots. The first customers can expect deliveries of Digit robots in 2024, with their general availability on the market scheduled for 2025. Pave and Go is an innovative title that can be installed in an instant. This system is ready for use right away and is known for its durability. The title ensures seam integrity without any of the typical damage observed over time with cement solutions. With the Pave and Go installation system, specially designed for outdoor ceramic tiling, you can quickly and easily lay the tiles on gravel or over an existing surface. The tiles then self-align and connect with each other to create a surface ready for immediate use. As an added benefit, if needed, Pave and Go can be easily replaced in just a few minutes. Byrna HD. Disputes about free use of firearms are getting hotter every year. Often, man's self-defense turns into a real tragedy. The creators of Byrna HD, a non-lethal personal safety device, volunteered to solve this problem. In fact, it features a modern airgun shooting with 68 caliber shells. They are similar in diameter to paintballs, but instead of paint, they contain a special chemical irritant. Upon contact with the aggressor, it instantly neutralizes the offender, causing an acute attack of coughing, tears, and disorientation in space. The company produces 3 types of ammunition for the Byrna HD gun. Simple kinetic balls made of hard plastic are used for training. Special pepper shells are designed for effective self-defense, while Byrna Max is a mixture of pepper and tear gas that is designed to shock and incapacitate an attacker. Ironclad is a new, unmanned ground vehicle designed to carry out the most dangerous tasks currently faced by soldiers. Ironclad is small enough to navigate tight urban conditions, but maintains the mobility needed to traverse extreme terrain. It can also be adapted for reconnaissance, combat missions, and casualty evacuation. Each Ironclad is equipped with hardware interfaces that allow for easy attachment of various devices to perform different tasks. For instance, it can be fitted with radar for reconnaissance, a laser system to take down drones, or even a mine disposal kit. Ironclad will become an invaluable addition to the military in any part of the world. Starwind is a highly compact spiral wind turbine for converting wind into useful electrical energy. Its drop-shaped spiral design allows it to capture an increased amount of wind energy, while the housing with blades inside breaks the wind into smaller streams that rotate the shaft and generate electricity. Starwind's small size makes it easy to install on the roof with a regular residential house. A full-sized 5-foot unit will generate 1 kilowatt of electricity, allowing you to recover the cost of the turbine in just 3 to 5 years, depending on the weather conditions. Starwind enhances energy accessibility with minimal expenses and produces no noise or vibration. Its exterior aesthetics can even complement the details of your home, showcasing your commitment to sustainability. A Canadian entrepreneur has built a hydroelectric power station capable of generating up to 7.5 kilowatts of electrical power. This is sufficient to meet the daily electricity needs of an average-size home. The engineer based his design on an ancient invention used in watermills. The device operates on a relatively simple principle. The fast-flowing river stream turns a wheel with blades, which, through a system of belts, drives a generator. To ensure maximum efficiency, the hydroelectric power station can lower or raise the wheel depending on the water level in the river. This approach allows for the maximum torque to be generated during a specific period of time. The use of this invention is particularly relevant in remote mountainous areas where it is challenging to extend electrical infrastructure, but where there are always rivers and strong currents. And here's how you can create artificial stone from regular concrete mix to give authenticity and individuality to any structure. An engineer from Ocean Farm Technologies has created a unique offshore aquaculture containment system tethered to the sea. Aquapods are giant free-floating fish farms located deep underwater, offering a solution to the problem of depleting fish populations in the world's oceans. Modern fish farming methods often involve overcrowded anchored pens with poor water circulation, leading to disease spread and putting immense strain on the surrounding environment. Aquapods change that. This freely floating, untethered underwater habitat for deep-sea ocean fish looks like a massive sphere, providing ample space for fish to live freely. Because aquapods are able to change their location based on ocean currents, this reduces the environmental impact and alleviates overcrowding in pens, as fish can move freely just like in the wild. The MegaJack 5200 is a MegaJack capable of lifting entire buildings. The system consists of lifting towers, each with a minimum lifting capacity of 5,200 tons and comprising 4 hydraulic jacks. According to the developers, there is no limit to the weight MegaJack 5200 can lift, as its modular design allows it to adapt to each building. Want to lift more? Just add multiple modules. The height limit depends only on the stability of the structure because when the building is lifted by one step, new support beams can be added to lift it even higher. This MegaJack has enabled the maritime industry to build larger modules on land, reducing project time, costs, and risks, while also setting several world records such as the heaviest weight lifted by a jack, 5,250 tons. It has raised large buildings by 10 meters in height, demonstrating the flexibility and strength of its structure even in the civil sector. In the Netherlands, a system has been developed for detecting and eliminating harmful insects directly in the air. It consists of 2 devices, PATS-C infrared cameras and PATS-X mini drones. The infrared cameras are used to detect and identify all flying insects that appear in the airspace of greenhouses. Using artificial intelligence, the system identifies pests based on their wing beat frequency and size. If the insect is beneficial, it is left undisturbed. However, if it is a harmful pest, the PATS-X drone comes into action. They collide with the parasite, destroying it with their propellers. After successfully completing the mission, the drone returns to base ready for the next flight. PATS-C is already in use at 250 locations in the Netherlands, while PATS-X is undergoing test trials. Experience absolute pleasure in underwater exploration with the Seaflyer. This lightweight and powerful underwater scooter is designed for divers and underwater enthusiasts, capable of operating at depths of up to 45 meters. Equipped with powerful hydrodynamic thrusters that enhance speed and maneuverability in the water. This device is suitable for both fresh and saltwater environments. It operates for up to 60 minutes on a single charge, and its intelligent control panel provides sensor data such as speed, depth, temperature, and battery status. The Seaflyer weighs less than 9 pounds, and its compact size, comparable to a folded towel, allows you to easily pack it in a backpack for travel, boating, and even air travel. Swamp Shark. Imagine an all-terrain boat that literally gnaws its way through marshland and algae-laden water. This is what a water vehicle called Swamp Shark does. The main feature of this model is its power unit and a unique design of the propeller. Existing boats used in shallow water and swampy areas need a constant supply of clean water for stable movement. However, Swamp Shark grinds everything like a true predator. The propeller design and protective cover truly resemble a shark's fin and are highly reliable. The manufacturer created this vessel first of all, focusing on law enforcement and the military. However, civilians can also buy this all-terrain boat too. Swamp Shark offers 2 engines to choose from, 270 and 365 horsepower respectively. However, you should not count on any options to improve comfort. The RopeCon bulk material transport system from Doppelmayr Transport Technology is an efficient alternative to quarry dump trucks. This conveyor is designed to transport bulk materials in challenging terrain, where overcoming significant obstacles is necessary, such as bodies of water, structures, deep ravines, roads, and steep slopes with inclines of up to 70 degrees. Additionally, unlike quarry dump trucks, this system does not emit CO2 and does not generate significant noise during operation. The structure consists of several key components: a closed conveyor belt, 2 drums, drive and tension, and 2 supports, which also serve as loading and unloading points. If needed, the system can be extended by adding 1 or more belts and intermediate supports between them. Sage Geosystems has developed a new form of cost-effective energy storage. The method is called Huff and Puff and was borrowed from the oil industry. It involves using the Earth as an energy storage system. To do this, water is injected into fractures in the Earth's crust under high pressure and locked in place with a special valve. When energy needs to be extracted, the valve is opened and the water, due to the pressure created by the Earth's crust, comes to the surface, rotating a turbine in the process. To power the pumps, which also serve as a turbine during the reverse flow of water, excess electrical energy from renewable sources is used, which is collected during daylight hours. At the moment, testing for this kind of installation is already underway in Texas. According to the developers, the maximum power of such a hydroelectric power station can reach 3 megawatts. Lely Exos is a system for fully autonomous grass harvesting and cattle feeding without human intervention. It is an autonomous system with a lightweight vehicle that mows the grass, collects it from the field, and transports it to the barn for the cows. The small yet agile 3,400 kilogram machine can mow from early spring to late autumn. Individual wheel drive and steering control systems help prevent slippage and friction during movement. The system is ideal for sensitive soils and conditions with lower impact, as it doesn't damage the grass and can even fertilize it by spreading liquid fertilizers as desired by the farmer. The Lely Exos system has been extensively tested on 13 Dutch farms under various circumstances and has proven to be highly effective. China Lifesaver. Any traveler appreciates benefits of a high-quality multi-tool. What if a gadget replaces a regular hand tool? That's exactly the assistant developed by the owners of the Lifesaver startup. It features a compact device with 11 useful and at times irreplaceable functions, such as an ultraviolet water disinfectant, a siren and strobe to scare off wild animals, an SOS beacon, and even a cell phone charger. All that is provided by a gadget the size of an ordinary flashlight. Some of the more interesting features include a flint fire, a dynamo for manual charging of the built-in power bank, and a panic button. Some modules are removable and connect to the device via a USB port. It is also used to connect to a phone or to standard charge the Lifesaver battery with a capacity of 2200 milliamps. Sear Grills has introduced its latest innovation called Perfecta. It is the world's first AI-powered grill for cooking the perfect steak. According to the developers, this device can cook a juicy, perfectly seared piece of meat in just 90 seconds, which is 100 times faster than traditional counterparts. Moreover, a high-speed grilling requires 50% less energy compared to cooking on a traditional grill. The Perfecta design includes dual IR burners that can heat up to 1,652 degrees Fahrenheit. Their operation is controlled by artificial intelligence, which autonomously adjusts the temperature based on the type and weight of the meat. Besides meat, the grill can roast vegetables, make pizza, bake, and prepare other dishes. In total, there are about 50 cooking options available. Lely has developed a unique economic concept, the Vector, a robot feeder. It allows for the continuous feeding of fresh food to cows, making their feeding precise, consistent, and with minimal labor involved. The robot always knows when it's time to feed the animals. It does this by regularly measuring the height of the feed in each section to determine when it needs to be replenished. Furthermore, the device can be programmed with specific ingredients needed to feed a particular group of cows. This positively affects feed efficiency as well as the development and productivity of the animals. The robot's control system also regularly generates reports on the effectiveness and profitability of the feeding strategy, providing insights into the return on investment or the need for dietary adjustments. Researchers from the University of Colorado have developed lifelike rescue robots that mimic the movements of living creatures. They have created 3 morphing robots that can change their bodies and legs as needed in order to crawl, climb, or swim better through challenging terrain. The embedded morphing mechanism uses lightweight artificial muscles similar to those of humans, which contract when electricity is applied. By integrating these artificial muscles into the robot's backbone or skin, scientists can achieve various types and shapes of robots. This approach allows the robot to be trained to swim like a sea lion or crawl on buildings like a gecko, making morphing robots useful for a wide range of rescue operations. Just look at this fantastic 1,000 horsepower car of the future. The McMurdy Spearling is a single-seater car that not only looks like the Batmobile, but matches it in performance. Despite its small size, there's room for a driver over 6 feet tall under the gull-wing-style door. As expected for a supercar, it can reach a top speed of up to 321 kilometers per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 300 kilometers per hour in just 9 seconds. These are the kind of figures you'd find in Formula One cars. Since the McMurdy Spearling is an electric car, it can travel 483 kilometers on a single charge. Considering all these cars' characteristics, it's safe to say that it could refine the future of sports cars. What do you think of these inventions? If you like them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, as we would love to show you even more incredible technologies. Stay with us and you'll always be up to date with the latest developments.